I welcome each one of you. Today we are going to have a session on records of rights, that is land record. So I welcome each one of you on behalf of Bar Association of Maharera and Maharit, where I am the Vice President, and of course on behalf of Maharashtra Societies Welfare Association. As you may be aware, the session is regarding only law related to land and its record. So it can be 712 extract, mutation entry, or sometimes we call it as a Perfar Utara. Then most importantly, each one of you are advocates or working in the licensing department of the land records. So that is what I understand, or at least you are interested in knowing about the records of rights. So considering this, today's session we have with us a chief guest, Advocate Shamsundar Patilji, IAS retired. I welcome you, sir. I'll of course read in detail his biodata. He has worked nearly 27 years in his career in the revenue department. He was an appellate authority also. He retired as an IAS officer in Mananda, if you are aware, as a managing director. Of course, he has worked in the stamp duty also. So we know each other for the last 25-30 years. And he is a regular faculty in number of places. He has a lot of interest, most importantly, to share the knowledge and guide the various people. Then we have with us today's faculty, Dr. Kochare. She has done PhD in the law land acquisition. She is not only LLM and then she has done the PhD, and most importantly, she is exclusively practicing in the land law. Of course, it is a huge subject, but then she is with us and she will guide us. And I think more than 160 seminars, how many? 190. So nearly 190 seminars on the same subject she has dealt in different parts. Of course, more in Marathi and I think regional language. Certainly she is practicing as an advocate in the High Court. So if you have any complicated matter, yes, definitely both of them are available. And with her colleague, Advocate Sunil Badekar, and she has come from all the way from Navi Mumbai, and he has come, of course, very close, Santa Cruz. So he is also practicing along with her in the land department. So what made me to think of this program is that last week we had a session on Prabhu Se Khas Baat on records, land records, rights and other things for 1 hour. Then when I was interacting, I said, why not you guide our, initially I said we have 10 to 12 staff, why not guide 10 to 12 staff? Then I thought, why only staff? Why not we enlarge it to Bar Association members and other interested people? So with that background, we are holding this as a first program. Maybe according to her, 1 hour was not sufficient. So I said, let us have 1 day. Then when I say 1 day, she said 1 day is not sufficient, we want 1 week. I said, we will have 1 week also. Then when I spoke to Shamsundar Patil sir, he said, not 1 week, we may need 1 month. So I said, all we will do. But let us start with 1 day. So that is how we are here. So I welcome each one of you with a round of applause. So for yourself. Now before we start, as a beginning in any programs, what we do is, I am CA Ramesh Prabhu, those who are not aware. So what we do in any programs is understand the requirement of the participants, so that when the faculties do deliver their lectures, they are also able to know what is that you are looking for. Okay. So with that background, let us have some of the questions from the participants. So what is that you are looking for? See, if you have enrolled this program, Advocate Siddharth,
hi, good morning.
He is of course working in the worked in the Saraswat Bank, land loss recovery as a special recovery officer. So what are the things you are looking for here in this program?
See, my core area is Cooperative Societies Act.
Correct.
So nowadays, by virtue of by force client's requirement, from last 2-3 years, I am in land laws also, practice in this area also. So I thought I will get more information from these experts. So therefore I am here. So land laws, actually from last 3 years, I realized, Professor rightly said, it will take 1 month at least. It is really true. So therefore I am here to get more knowledge.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what you are expecting is, one I would suggest, because he is looking for a professional opportunity. So in Mumbai we have land, Land is the one of the most and most scarce commodity, and one of the what you call wealth. Some people cannot do even in their lifetime. Maybe 3 to 4 generation is required to create that land bank. So, and there is lot of complications involved. So maybe one, he would like to know what are the laws. Okay, laws on land subject. Because land is a state subject. Which are the laws? Correct? Land laws. Which one as an advocate will look into? That could be the first, madam. You will have to enlighten us. Second, what are the departments? Ultimately, we as an advocate will have to go to the various departments. So when we are going to the departments, what that we can look at? What is that department serves? Services provided by the department. Now when we talk about services provided by the department, we have only one revenue department. That revenue department naturally services, what they give is records, land records. Who is the owner of the land? So they maintain the land records. So unless until, what is those land records? How the entries are made in the land records? What is the procedures involved for changing the name or bringing the records? Correct? What are the things need to be done? What is the first step, second step, third step? And suppose if there is wrong entries are made, possible, somebody else makes the wrong entry, then how to remove those entry? Correct? Remove the entries, wrong entries. I have not sold my land, but somebody else has come there. Thirdly, some unknown entries are unknown entries. When I say unknown, there are certain unknown entries, Boja or some, because of some GR, like ULC, you may be knowing Urban Land Ceiling Act. There may be various government GR which brings unknown or through the government directions. Maybe there is some land on which there is a reservation. Now how from the reservations come? Who puts it the reservation? If there is a reservation, reservation means government want to take over the land for public use, then what is to be done? Which is that law or directions? Then of course the other thing comes, this is wrong entry, we want to remove the wrong entry. Sometimes the entry which is there, our name is there in the Satbara, even that Satbara entries is removed. If our names are removed from the one, we want to remove the wrong entry. Secondly, there is some entry which was already there, like say, let us say I was already a landowner, but my name is removed all of a sudden from Satbara or from the government, removed from the land records. So what we have to do? And then all this involves what? Ultimately litigation. All this involves litigation, because then there will be two different parties. One of course the government. So if there is a litigation, naturally who are the authorities? We have already discussed the departments involved. Then we will have to look at the authorities. Now as I know, there is a survey department who conducts the survey, and the survey conducts, he does wrong measurement. You are not happy with the measurement, then you will have to appeal. So that means the litigation convolves maybe for the measurement, maybe wrong entry, all this which we have seen, or we want to bring an entry, we have already got certain things, but they are not making entry. They take out lot of objections. How to remove those objections? Then suppose in spite of our objection, the lower officer, which we call it as a city survey officer or talati or tasildar, who does something, then who is the appellate authority? For the land records, naturally superintendent of land records is the appellate authority. Superintendent of land records. Now if there is a superintendent of land records, then if superintendent of land records does not listen to our appeal, then who is the next? Is it a divisional commissioner? Then if it is a divisional commissioner, then when the state government comes, in addition to superintendent of land records as a first appellate, we have divisional commissioner. We have a collector. We have a deputy collector. So what are these all posts? Okay. And what are the authorities they have? Then we have next hierarchy, government. And there is something called Maharashtra Land Revenue Tribunal. Have you heard about this? Maharashtra Land Revenue Tribunal. So what are the matters goes to tribunal? Maharashtra Revenue Tribunal. It is not Land Revenue Tribunal, it is Maharashtra Revenue Tribunal. Sorry. Maharashtra Revenue Tribunal. So which are the matters goes to Revenue Tribunal, which are going to the state government, which are going to divisional commission, which are going to collector, which are going to the superintendent of land records, which are going to deputy collector, which are going to tahsildar, what are the matters, services that they offer, and which type of litigations happen. And the last, of course, we have writ petition. So 226 or 227 of the Constitution of India, we can file the writ. What are the situation for the land records which we can file a writ? Thereafter comes, of course, SLP under Article 136 of the Constitution. We can also go for special leave petition. In addition to this, there is another challenge. What is that? People say, sir, if it is a land dispute, then you have to go to city civil court. Civil court, am I correct? Are you aware of it? The litigation related to the land title or related to any right, title, interest in the land or in the property dispute goes where? Where it goes? It goes to civil court. Yes or no? It goes to civil court. Suppose I have purchased a property from Siddharth and Siddharth is not giving me the possession of the property, then where I will go? Under specific purpose I go to civil court. I am not supposed to go to revenue tribunal. Or I have agreed to purchase some property from Sunil Kore. He is the landowner. He has sold me the agriculture land. And then that agriculture land, though he has sold, I have paid the stamp duty, paid the money, but he is not giving me the position. Then where I will go? Can I go to Maharashtra Revenue Tribunal? Can I go to collector? Can I go to divisional commissioner? Can I go to the state government? Where can I go? Are you with me? So this is another problem. Then of course there can be a criminal court also. So which are the situation when we can go to the police station, file a FIR? There are certain frauds which happen. Naturally we will have to go to the police station. So which are the situation where we have to, so all this is huge, what you call, the complicated matter. So today what we will do, we will try to resolve it. There is one website. The name of the website is Maharashtra Land Laws. Okay. If you even Google land record of rights, you will get a website, Land Laws of Maharashtra. That is a website .org. Okay. Now if you go to that website, all these articles, one Mr. Deshpande has published articles. So this soft copy, which we have downloaded from the, of course it is in English, which we have downloaded from the website, soft copy will share with you, because we thought of taking out the Xerox and giving it to you. Sometime we saw that people don't preserve it properly. So if it is on the WhatsApp, then you can put in your mail, and anytime wherever you want, you can make use of it. Correct? So that, yeah, certainly I'll take the questions. So another 10-15 minutes we'll spend on the questions.
So there are entries of class 2. So class 2 to class 1 sanad,
Correct.
freehold.
Correct.
What is the law in, and also from 712 when CTS numbers are assigned.
Correct.
What is the procedure that is followed? Is
Okay.
it, I mean,
No,
is
no,
a TILR required to be done before CTS numbers are assigned?
Okay.
What exactly is the methodology for conversion
one
from
will-
Satbara to CTS?
Yeah, yeah.
What is the procedure involved?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay.
then sometimes there is an enquiry register instead of KJP. They say only enquiry register is available.
Correct.
So what is like, how do you understand from the enquiry
Okay.
register?
You have said so many things. Okay.
And then the various terminologies like peak pani utara.
Yeah, yeah. Let me start with one by one. So the first thing you want to know, 712 extract.
712 to CTS, how
Yeah.
the procedure happens.
So 712. Now there is a, what you call, there is a already a GR, there is a circular, there is a notification, there is a public domain. Satbara has been closed. 712 in Mumbai is closed. Correct? So even if it is closed in Mumbai, then what is the sanctity and why 712 extract is still in suburb? Of course in city it is not there. And some of the places like Thane and other cities also it is there. Then comes property card. Property card is also city survey office issues. And what is the difference between 712 extract and property card? Then third is how to get, in 712 we have survey number and here we have CTS number. So in survey number it could be, just to give you an example, it could be 13 ISA number A or 1. Correct? And CTS could be 365/1 to 4. So how this comes? For this there is Kami Jasta Patra. Kami Jasta, I don't know the spelling. So what is this Kami Jasta Patra? Correct?
Yes.
So from where we get this? What is to be done? Fourth is
Enquiry register.
enquiry register. The next is
TILR survey they do.
TLR.
TIL.
Taluka land records. Taluka TILR. Taluka. This is in village places. Taluka in Mumbai also it is there. She is saying आप मुंबई को क्यों छोड़ रहे हो? मुंबई में भी गाउटन है, मुंबई में भी विलेज है, मुंबई में भी तालुका है, मुंबई में सब कुछ है बोलते हैं. तो मतलब सब कुछ मिलता है. मुझे ये मालूम नहीं था कि मुंबई में भी विलेज है. TLR तालुका इंस्पेक्टर ऑफ लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स. देन गट बुक है.
Yes. Gut book and gut book plan.
गट बुक और
And gut book plan.
so we have gut book and then we have what? हाँ map.
Yeah, gut book plan.
Gut book map. Then here also we have city survey office, city survey property card. Then we have city survey map.
Then Gauthan land.
Gauthan land. What is the difference between Gauthan land and other land? Gauthan land. Gauthan land. What are the records available? So we know Gauthan land. So in Gauthan land, what are the land records? Madam, बहुत सारा सवाल है आपके लिए. Okay. Tenure of the land. And she said occupancy class 1, occupancy class 2.
Yeah, Sanad land conversion.
Sannad land conversion. So occupancy
The various circulars governing this.
class 1 and class 2. Occupancy class 1, class 2. Then we have
Sanad land.
Sanad. Yeah, basta tumi. Sanad. How to convert agriculture to non-agriculture or when the sanad is issued and who issues sanad. बराबर है ना, madam?
Government grant lands.
Sanad.
Government grant.
What is this?
Government grant.
Who issues? How to get it?
How to convert it?
How to convert it? सनद के बारे में बहुत कुछ चाहिए. तुम्ही इथे बसू शकता. चर्चा करा, काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. ओव्हर. सी इज डन. एनीबडी एल्स? अजून एक हात वरती केला होता कोणतरी. हां, तुम्ही मराठी, इंग्लिश, हिंदी तिन्ही लँग्वेज मध्ये विचारू शकतात. काय हरकत नाही. या बोला.
Sir, regarding the encroachments on the land.
Okay. Land encroachment. That is also very important. The land encroachment झाला असेल, how to remove it or what is to be done or how to encroach the land. ते पण चालेल ना. लोक लँड एनक्रोच करून स्वतःचा फ्री हाऊस घेतात. दे टेक फ्री हाऊस. यू नो स्लम पीपल. दे एनक्रोच दी गव्हर्नमेंट लँड अँड गेट दी लँड. येस वीणा, यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस?
नमस्कार. आज भड़ेकर साहब आए हैं. मैं उनको 10 साल से जानता हूँ. 10 साल पहले उनका एक लेक्चर सुना था. 3 चीज़ मैं इनसे जानना चाहता हूँ. एक तो पहली है ना, इनको एक ऐसा नॉलेज है कि समझो मेरी गांव में ज़मीन है तो 50 साल पीछे जाएगा तो मेरे फादर का रिकॉर्ड आता है, और 50 साल जाएगा पीछे तो मेरे ग्रैंडफादर का रिकॉर्ड आता है, और 50 साल जाएगा पीछे तो ऐसे करके शिवाजी महाराज तक ये रिकॉर्ड जाता है. ये भड़ेकर साहब, ये कैसा होता है ये हमको प्लीज़ वापस बताए. और जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स, कॉम्प्लिकेटेड डॉक्यूमेंट्स का नाम आता है वो एक बताए. दूसरी बात ऐसा है कि गांव में जमीन ट्रांसफर का जो प्रॉब्लम आता है वो बताए, और गांव में घर ट्रांसफर का जो, जैसे घर ट्रांसफर ग्राम पंचायत में होता है और जमीन ट्रांसफर तलाठी लैंड में होता है. ये 4 चीज़ भड़ेकर साहब कृपया बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. और ये ऑफकोर्स इन्होंने अभी सब बताया कि एनक्रोचमेंट कैसा करने का, तो मैं और एक सवाल पूछता हूँ, फ्रॉड डॉक्यूमेंट कैसे बनाने के वो भी बता दो.
नहीं, ऐसे लेक्चर हम नहीं देते. हाँ, रिकॉर्ड प्राइस फ्रॉड कैसा किया जाता है, लोग कैसे करते हैं, कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करें वो बताएंगे, बट फ्रॉड कैसे करने का हम नहीं बताएंगे. तो अभी इन्होंने 4 किया है. एक, हाउ टू ट्रेस दी ओरिजिनल ओनर, ओके, फॉर द लास्ट से 200 ईयर्स. दूसरा इन्होंने पूछा ग्राम पंचायत में हाउस ट्रांसफर कैसे होते हैं, तलाटी में लैंड ट्रांसफर, ओके, डॉक्यूमेंट्स, ओके, ओल्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स क्या नाम से पुकारा जाता है, ओल्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स नेम्स और टर्म्स यूज्ड. किसने सुना है मूडी लैंग्वेज किसने सुना है? तो अभी कम से कम आप बोलना चाहिए सर अभी हमने सुना आपसे. तो मूडी लैंग्वेज में बहुत सारा डॉक्यूमेंट पहले, मूडी लैंग्वेज. तो मूडी लैंग्वेज कैसे उसको ट्रांसलेट करते हैं, पहला का डॉक्यूमेंट सब मूडी लैंग्वेज में रहता था. इन दैट शी विल टेल अस. और कुछ या बिफोर दैट इधर लोग हैं. नहीं, एक
Sir, I want to know the difference between class 1 and class 2 land and the sanad. Sanad, difference between sanad and class 1 and class 2 land.
नमस्कार सर, पहले तो धन्यवाद, आपने इतना अच्छा ये सेमिनार रखा है जो नए लोगों को इसका अच्छा नॉलेज मिलेगा. सर मेरा सवाल ये है कि इंडेक्स 2 में जब सबका नाम आता है तो पीआर कार्ड में वो ऑटोमेटिकली डायरेक्ट नाम नहीं चढ़ाते हैं एज पर रिकॉर्ड्स, और उसमें इमला मालिक का नाम है, वो सब कैसे निकाला जाए? और दूसरा, जो नए मतलब जो एंसेस्ट्रल प्रॉपर्टी है उसमें ये जो लीगल हायर्स का नाम कैसे चढ़ाया जाए विदाउट स्टैम्प ड्यूटी पेइंग, एंड हाउ टू फाइट द यूएलसी, क्योंकि यूएलसी तो अभी रेप्लिका हो गया है, लेकिन ऑलरेडी लैंड हैज गॉन टू द यूएलसी आफ्टर फाइटिंग टू मच, बट देयर इज नो रिजल्ट।
आई थिंक बहुत सारा सवाल आ गया। और कोई सवाल है किसी को? सवाल या अभी
234 से 34 में ये कोई भी प्राइवेट लैंड इन लोगों ने ऐसे ही रिजर्व कर लिया, उसका क्या मतलब? जैसे मेरा प्राइवेट लैंड है उसको इन लोगों ने इसमें कर दिया है अपना, नहीं डीपी रिमार्क में क्या किया है मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है, पर रिजर्वेशन कर दिया है कुछ। गार्डन नहीं है, समथिंग गवर्नमेंट को वापस जगह बना के देना है।
नहीं, अलग अलग रिजर्वेशन होता है, जैसे कि मैटरनिटी होम रिजर्वेशन होता है, फिर हाई डेंसिटी हाउसिंग का रिजर्वेशन होता है, पुलिस स्टेशन का होता है, बीएसटी डिपो का होता है, रेलवे का होता है, प्लेग्राउंड का होता है, रोड वाइंडिंग का होता है। तो अलग अलग पब्लिक सर्विसेज के लिए जो लगता है, हॉस्पिटल का होता है, एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन का होता है। तो महाराष्ट्र रीजनल टाउन प्लानिंग में जब 20 साल में एक बार प्लान बनता है, अभी 2034 है, बराबर है ना? मतलब 2034 तक 2000 मुझे लगता है कि 2014 का डीपी खत्म हो गया था। 20 साल में एक बार डेवलपमेंट प्लान बनता है अंडर महाराष्ट्र रीजनल टाउन प्लानिंग एक्ट के हिसाब से। उधर जब बनता है तो वो अलग अलग रिजर्वेशन डालते हैं। वो क्या है हमारा एक्सपर्ट लोग समझा देंगे। या
मेरा क्वेश्चन है 2034 के हिसाब से,
हाँ।
अगर रोड वाइंडिंग में कोई सोसाइटी का 60% लैंड कट हो जाता है,
हाँ।
भले आपके एफएसआई में आप 2 देते हो एक्स्ट्रा, बट अगर फाइबल ही नहीं है, अगर 60% लैंड आपका चले जाता है रोड वाइंडिंग में, तो वो क्या रिवर्स हो सकता है इफ सोसाइटी वांट्स टू गो फॉर रीडेवलपमेंट?
ठीक है, समझ गया। पहला लैंड के बारे में समझ लेंगे, फिर रीडेवलपमेंट के बारे में सोचेंगे। और बहुत सारा सवाल ऐसा है कि डीम्ड कन्वेंस करते हैं, डीम्ड कन्वेंस करने के बाद उधर सर्वे नंबर से डीम्ड कन्वेंस हो जाता है, इधर सीटीएस नंबर है तो नाम बदली नहीं होता है, और इसको क्या करना चाहिए? सो अदर लिटिगेशंस ड्यूरिंग द कोर्स। यस सर, लेट अस वेलकम विद द राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज एडवोकेट श्याम सुंदर पाटिल।